Good morning, how you doing? It is the 19th of April 2021. Wow, the last week has been insane for crypto in terms of the prices being all over the place, getting news from the SEC that they're going to like shut down a bunch of companies or fine them for trading cryptocurrencies. And then of course, the thing that I want to talk about today, Doge just like going crazy. And I think it will go crazy again before it dies off for a little bit. I keep seeing loads of little graphics floating around for like a Doge Day tomorrow on the 20th of April, 420. And it could, I can't see it getting all the way up to $1, but I mean, depends who puts their money in the hat just for the whole fucking craziness of it. Because that's pretty much the pulse of the internet, right? Like, it doesn't matter that this crypto doesn't have necessarily any utility. It is a fast chain, but it actually does nothing. There's nothing built on Doge that I know of. And it's interesting to me that if you get enough people together in a space and get behind it enough using platforms, real-time platforms like TikTok and things like that, that you can push this stuff forward. There's a lot of people out there who've made a lot of money from cryptos in the last couple of years, and they're willing to put in $1,000 or $5,000 or even $10,000 just to see these things succeed or resonate. You know, like now it's part of. I literally got in on that Doge twice. I got in early about 3 weeks ago by just buying a small amount, which then like went crazy. And then I thought I'd dip in again because I knew it would jump up again. But then on the third day, literally I jumped out because there was no way it was going to make $1. And also it was running out of steam. And that's kind of what happens here with these crypto ideas, is that something will go viral or something will be like front of mind for like a day, and then it will cascade a bit like the Wall Street bets, and then it will just die off because it just doesn't have that staying power, the momentum. It's literally a moment, and you're either there and you catch that moment or it's gone. And then loads of people hear about it and then they get into Doge and then it crashes, and then they hate crypto forever because they didn't win. So it's interesting to watch that whole like speculation economy just be driven by this vagueness of social media sometimes, and TikTok is probably one of the worst for it in terms of driving stuff to that. But I will say that being able to take some Doge and put that into coins that I think will do well, or tokens that will do well in the next 6 months or 12 months, was kind of cool. And being able to like improve on that little tiny bag every month is really like what keeps me entertained with these things. There's so many little projects that are popping up right now which I'm just like following and behind, like this mirror protocol, this like really small blockchain using ZK snarks. That's really interesting to me. It looks clean, it looks sharp, it looks like they've got loads of good partners on board. It looks like they're trying to take blockchain in a different direction, or at least like evaluate some of the current issues, you know, like growing massive blockchain sizes and speed of transactions. And I think that one's an interesting one. I still need to do a lot more research into it, but I'm definitely thinking about setting up a little node and mining it for a little while. I'm not necessarily interested in flipping it because I feel like it's got a good 6 to 12 months to mature in there. But yeah, Doge is such a weird one, man. Like, I think it hits the sweet spot of the undercurrent of the way the internet works, is that you've got a lot of, you know, different generations, newer generations who are not interested necessarily in using crypto or learning about crypto or the utility of it or holding it. They just want a little bit of fun, and they want to poke a little bit of fun at cryptos and crypto people by backing the lowest denominator. It's this weird. It's a bit like the undercurrent of Reddit and a few of these like fringe groups that you find on the internet. It's really the pulse of the internet. Anything like untoward, backwards, zero utility, like meme. That's a big, massive part of this. Is that, you know, Doge is this meme coin with a fucking Shibu like dog on the fucking coin. And I loved it personally. I loved it because I knew it was going to go up real fast, and to be able to put a small amount in and take it out within like 2 or 3 weeks was really cool. And it give me another. Every time these little things happen, if you can spot these things happening, and it's not just like people like Elon Musk saying, "Oh, Doge to the moon" and this, that, the other. You can feel the groundswell of these things. You have to cross-reference it. Are people on TikTok talking about it? Are they on YouTube? Are they on Twitter? Like, are people starting to like send signals that this is going to do something? Avoid all this other crap like Safe Moon and all that. That's just like small-time criminal like flipping stuff that's been around for a long time, established but memey, is stuff that like the internet will just get behind it. The most bizarre reasons. So tomorrow they're going to probably give it a push again. And if you were smart, I mean, I wouldn't get in now because it's like 0.385. I wouldn't get in now. I think that's crazy to get in now, even though it could double tomorrow. I've already been in twice in the last couple of weeks, and I realized that I was getting emotional about it in terms of wanting it to go up. And I realized because I was getting emotional that I had to pull it out, because I don't like making decisions with any of this stuff like on an emotional basis of like, oh, I want more of it. I'd already won, right? So sometimes you've got to be aware of when to pull stuff out of this, because instead of just sitting on it, like I'd prefer to put that into stuff that I want to succeed and what pushed this whole, segment of society forward. I want cryptos to benefit from the good bits, not just from the memey bits. That doesn't stand very well in terms of, trying to replace currency if we're just like memeing the shit out of it. But I will take the profits on it and I will put it into stuff that I think is going to go somewhere. Like, I still think Cardano is going to be good. VET's really good. Litecoin is incredibly cheap to move things around, which I absolutely still love that. And there's a whole bunch of things that I really want to get in on that I haven't got in on yet, like Chainlink and Polkadot. I think those two are going to go somewhere. I think they really have great utility, and I think once people start building on it, we're going to see some like really cool stuff. I think Uniswap's going to jump too, like with their version 3 coming out. And we've got to remember that Ethereum 2 should have reduced the prices. I've not done any transacting on Uniswap recently, so I can't say, but this Doge thing was cool, man. I enjoyed it. Tomorrow could be interesting. If you're already in on Doge, I would probably pull at like 50 or 60 tomorrow, like just double up. But the idea of, I can't see it going to $1, but hey, I could be wrong. Have a good Monday wherever you are. I hope you're doing well. I'll see you soon. Bye.